Today we're going to be reviewing the processes that we have in place to ensure patient safety and to prevent infection. What we have here before you, we're going to have a biological record notebook. That's where we're going to record our tests. We have an incubator where we're going to be doing an incubation to actually check and grow spores if there are any. And we're going to have a bag, 2 BI indicators, and then we also have a Class 5 integrator. The Class 5 integrator, the way that it works is it's going to help us to check the time, the temperature, and also the steam quality within the autoclave. If it's done properly, what we're going to find is the little white strip that's there is going to turn darker in color. Now on the BI indicator, which is a biological indicator, the way that we're going to use this is we're going to have 2 of them. One's going to be for the test that we're going to be doing within the autoclave. The other is going to be a control to confirm the presence of spores. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to basically confirm that both of the lot numbers are the same on both of the BI indicators. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put today's date, and then we're going to put our initials on it. Once that's done, we'll take the one that's going to be used for the test, we'll place it inside of the bag along with the Class 5 integrator, and then we're going to seal it. Once the cycle is completed in the autoclave, what you're going to notice, as before, the Class 5 integrator is going to basically change colors. So this one does show that the time, the temperature, and the steam worked adequately within the autoclave. The other thing that we're going to look here for is there was a blue strip, just like here. On this one, it changed colors also to confirm the same thing as far as the time, steam, and the temperature as well. The other thing, the next part that we're going to do is we're going to basically take the BI indicator and we're going to crush the ampule. I'm not going to crush it now. And what you'll notice, there's a little pad that's underneath there. That little pad is preloaded with spores. And anytime that you put it in the autoclave, what it's supposed to do is kill those any presence of spores within that little pad. To confirm that it did kill those spores, what we're going to do is we're going to, after crushing the ampule and the purple medium gets onto the spores, we're going to place it inside of the incubator. And then we're going to take the control, which is the one that was not autoclaved. We're going to crush the ampule as well. And of course, it's going to mix in with the spore pad there to try to grow some spores for us to confirm if there's spores adequately inside of this or not. Once it's placed in here, we're going to let it sit for 24 hours. After sitting for 24 hours, we're going to remove them from the incubator. And what we're checking here is we're going to check to confirm that the control actually did grow the spores. The way that you're going to know this is it's going to change in color. It's going to be a yellowish, or some people say greenish color. That shows that they're actually the spores that were on the little pad, when it mixed with the medium, it did grow spores within that 24-hour span. So what we're confirming next is we're confirming that the autoclave worked properly. The way that we know that it worked properly is it did not change colors. Had it changed to this color, that would have showed that there was a presence of spores within the autoclave. But being that it stayed the same color, purple, that allows us to know that our autoclave worked properly as far as killing the spores prior to being placed inside of the incubator to try to grow spores. Once the test has been confirmed, we want to record the results. The first thing we want to do is we want to put the test date, the incubation time, when it was put inside of the incubator, when it was brought out, and then we want to record which sterilizer. Of course, here I have two sterilizers upstairs, so I have 2 different ones. The load number, and then you want to record on the one that was placed in the autoclave, how did that show up, negative or positive, which of course this one showed up negative. And then the control should always show up positive. So being that it changed colors as I showed you previously, you want to circle the positive that's there, and then you'll initial. So the last thing that you want to do, just to confirm that you can actually throw these away in regular trash, you want to place them back in a bag and you want to autoclave them one more time. The reason we're doing that is the one that does show active for spores, we want to kill the spores that are within this little chamber, and then you can throw it in the you can throw it away. So again, it's very important after you've confirmed and it shows that there's a presence of spores, we have to autoclave it one more time, and then you can throw it away. If you have any questions, please give me a call or send me an email. Other than that, I hope this was helpful, and you have a good day.